On today's video, we're going to learn how to make our first sounds on our trumpet mouthpiece. Let's begin by thinking the syllable M. Now let's think a fancy M. Notice how we engage the facial muscles up and down. Notice how also my chin stays flat and curved. My corners come down and my lips are even. Let's all do that for a few seconds. Make a fancy M. And notice all those things as you're doing it. Now let's talk about embouchure and aperture. Embouchure are the muscles around the lips that support our lips. Aperture is the space between the lips where the air comes out and goes into the instrument. Now the aperture is not a circle, it's not a pucker. It's an elliptical slit. It's longer than it is taller. So it's an elliptical slit, it's going to be longer than it is taller and not a pucker. Now let's talk about putting the mouthpiece on our face. Trumpet mouthpiece is going to generally go about 50-50 each lip. Depending on your facial structures, we'll adjust that up or down a little bit to make it fit you. So we're going to set our mouthpiece right in the center. Now when we go to breathe, we're going to breathe through our corners of our mouth and we're going to leave our lips contacting the center of the top and bottom rim. So let's all do that together. Let's take a breath and let's exhale through our mouthpiece. Now let's bring our lips together inside our mouthpiece, form our aperture, our elliptical slit. Let's go ahead and make our first sounds. We set, breathe. So if you're having trouble getting that sound, start bringing your lips closer together, make the aperture a little bit smaller, but remember it's still longer than it is taller. And then that's how you get your first sounds. So, but remember, think fancy M, engage all the muscles in the face, embouchure. Remember our aperture is longer than it is taller, it's not a pucker, elliptical slit. Keep the chin flat. And remember to breathe from the corners. And there you have your first sounds.